I don't know what I'm trying to accomplish other than telling a story that means something to me, telling a story that, although it may not be an exact, true life tale of somebody, it is 100% based in the truth, and this is taking place right now in Syria, in Niger, Cameroon, Nigeria for Boko Haram, in Southeast Asia. I mean, it's the use of children in war is happening on a scale that it's just so hard to fathom, and the loss of innocence is really hard to fathom. And it's not until you emotionally experience something like that that you're able to understand it I think on a more reality-based level. News, sometimes when you're reading it, it feels so distant and far away, and it doesn't really affect you here. But only here do you really understand things. It's not just awareness. Like I wouldn't say it's like that becomes more political. I think it's more my role as a storyteller, I suppose, right now, is to not only tell fantasy sometimes or tell things that entertain you, but also record things that are really a reflection of our life right now. And even if it's far away from our lives here in the safety of Toronto or New York or wherever, it's very real for these people, and we should be trying to figure out a way to end that, but we should also just be aware of it just to begin with. And I did a lot of coursework in geopolitics, but also in neocolonial countries. So West Africa was a point of study specifically at that time because of the wars in Sierra Leone and Liberia. So that's when I became aware of it. I wanted to make a story about child soldiers since the late 90s, and I went to Sierra Leone in 2003, did research there. Never really quite cracked the story until I read Uzo's novel, and it really just broke it down to a much simpler, I don't want to say basic, because it's not basic, it's extremely powerful, but it just stripped out all the sort of the context which confuses the issue and really made it an emotional story.